Jim Begley.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Nico Williams has been emerging and a very good player to watch as he's growing his game, Peter. I've been hugely impressed with his confidence, with his energy, with his dynamism, with his spirit, with his willingness and enthusiasm. And all those qualities are the perfect mix in him going on to have a great career.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And the shot!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Nico Williams. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Cucurella. Rodri. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! There's an early warning shot across the bow.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Gonzalo Inacio moved on forwards. Pedro Neto is onto it in a flash. Pau Kubasi makes the interception. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Cucurella. Rodri. And again the keeper stands strong.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Araujo played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pedro Neto. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Nice control. It's anyone's ball now. João Neves. Oh, that's a very big chance! Just off target.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Rodri. Llorente. And it's Pedri. Tries a measured ball. Pedro Neto. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. Bernardo Silva. Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. He's in plenty of space here. Time to deliver. Hit into the middle. And here's Bernardo. Bernardo Silva has a goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And the play for a throw. Nico Williams. He's found a way through. Nico Williams. Cucurella puts them all in. Bernardo Silva getting this one clear. And it's Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Referee's given a throw. Llorente. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Bruno Fernandes. And Portugal can counter-attack here. Pedro Neto. Oh, nicely intercepted. Yamal. That is good strength. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz! He's missed, but not by that far.
Fabian Ruiz usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. There will be a throw-in. Fabian Ruiz. Well read, nice interception. And it's played forward. There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That has been knocked clear. Well, they could break here. Eric Garcia. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Oyarzabal. And it's been played through. Shapes to shoot! João Cancelo shifted upfield. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Rodri. Llorente. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. It's gone for a throw-in. Llorente. There are a few waiting for it. Fabian Ruiz. Takes a shot! Gonzalo Inacio. Played towards the other side. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's clever. Brilliantly cut out. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Yamal. Plays it across. João Cancelo. João Cancelo carries the ball down the right. And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's delivered all right!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rodri. Eric Garcia. Rodri, aim forwards. Bruno Fernandes. Araujo. Araujo chooses to go cross-field. Bruno Fernandes. Real chance! It's really well cleared. Rodri. Pedri. Yamal. Llorente. Yamal. Eric Garcia. In by your... Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And it's Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Can he deliver? He whips it across. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto, gently done. Rodri. Llorente. Yamal. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, smashing header! And he's there to get it away. Fabian Ruiz. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And claimed it back swiftly.
Well, I'm starting to see much more movement off the ball now, Peter, which is obviously a big plus.
And surely more options then for the man on the ball.
Well, you would think so, and I think also we're going to see them just wear their opposition down and force mistakes. They can be quite relentless.
Fabian Ruiz. And it's Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Fabian Ruiz! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Fabian Ruiz clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pedri with the short one. Bruno Fernandes gets it clear. Cristiano Ronaldo. Araujo. Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal. Yamal's cross. Oh, he's dealt with that well. Pedro Neto gets it away. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's shifting through the gears here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mendes played with finesse. Cucurella. Portugal making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
Araujo. Araujo forwards and with intent. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. Oyarzabal. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Fabian Ruiz. Williams. Oh, that's neat. Pedri played out to the left flank. Cucurella. Ball swung in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Nico Williams. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. Played into the middle. Bernardo Silva getting this one clear. And here's Nico Williams. Yamal goes for a shot! Pedro Neto. Out to the left it goes. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Yamal. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's Pedri, out to the right. That's a cute ball. Carries far too far and out of play. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Portugal leading here after what's been an eventful start to the game. Gonçalo Inácio. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Inácio, now he's got space here. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Rodri. And it's played forward. Nico Williams. Now he's off and running. Bernardo Silva. Araujo. And he goes cross-field. Great defending, strong and determined. Fabian Ruiz. Spread out to the left. Williams. Inacio is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Williams. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. He slings it in. Oh, that's not going to find its target. Pedri goes short. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Oyarzabal. Decent chance! Could be danger here. Oyarzabal with the foul. Diogo Costa sends that a long way. Cucurella cuts it out. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Played into space out wide. Vitinha. Mendes played over towards the opposite flank. And here's Pedro Neto! He's got away with one there.
Bernardo Silva, that's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Rodri. Yamal looks to the other side. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. He is just caressing the ball. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Over to the left. Ball is over the line. And it's Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Vitinha. Inacio chooses to go cross-field. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Vitinha. And here's Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. finish! Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Ruiz. Cucurella crosses. Vitinha clears it away. Nice physical challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. Mikel Oyarzabal. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Danger averted for now. Gonzalo Inacio. And reclaimed it in a trice. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. He's having a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bruno Fernandes is offering a right smile there.
Rodri. Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's found support out wide. Yamal. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha aimed forwards. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Inacio shifted upfield. Proves too strong. Llorente. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz played out towards the right wing. Gonzalo Inacio. Bernardo Silva. João Neves, gently done. João Cancelo, and he goes cross-field. Great run on the overlap here, and he's managed to get free. Yamal. Llorente did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bernardo Silva, no, again there's no way through. Vitinha. Mendes picks it up now. Unai Simon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. Strong running down that left flank. And that's a throw-in. And it's Ruiz. And here's Pedri. Pedri. Oh, it's played into the area. Moved on forwards. And here's Yamal. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. Rodri. And here's Yamal. And here's Pedri. Vitinha. Rodri, oh, good spread. And it's played forward. Pedro Neto. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. Succumbs to the pressure. Vitinha. Out towards the flank. Oh, nice touch. Pedro Neto. Yamal. Mikel Oyarzabal. Bruno Fernandes. Rodri. Yamal. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Llorente, forwards and with intent. And it's Pedri. Played out to the right. Llorente, played over towards the opposite flank. Well read, and the danger is averted. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Picks it up out wide. Nuno Mendes. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Portugal have reclaimed it. Pedro Neto. João Neves. Yamal.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Vitinha, it's lofted through here. Now it's Pedri. So what can they make of this? And it's Ruiz. Oh, easy pickings there. Pedro Neto. Played towards the other side. João Cancelo is onto it in a flash. Cucurella gets over and intercepts. That's a cute ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Rodri. Good chance here! And that certainly packed a punch. João Neves. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Rodri. Long ball looking to counter. Mendes gets across to intercept that. Gonzalo Inacio. Araujo shifted upfield. And it's Bernardo Silva. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Yeah, he's fouled him there.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Kubasi. Llorente. Eric Garcia. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bruno Fernandes. Araujo. João Cancelo. Rodri. Llorente. Rodri. Kubasi. Rodri, gently done. Now it's Williams. Moved on forwards. Oyarzabal. Pedri. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nico Williams. Serves up across. Caught offside that time. Diogo Costa, long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rodri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Nico Williams goes on a run down the left wing. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. Inacio is there and he can get that clear. Now it's Williams. A chance to play it in. Tries to get it clear. And that was very necessary. Cross, and it's hoisted clear. Bernardo Silva will play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Mendes drives forward on the overlap, and that's aimed into the... climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Spain, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And it's played forward. Kubasi. Rodri. And that's really well manoeuvred. No, that is pretty much the end of that. Vitinha does really well to win the ball there. João Neves. And it's Rodri. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Fabian Ruiz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Gets it away. Pedro Neto. Araujo. João Cancelo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cucurella shifted upfield. Nico Williams. João Neves cuts out the pass. Araujo. Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio forwards and with intent. Araujo. Gonzalo Inacio. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Mendes. Mendes. Now here's the delivery. Bernardo Silva. Fabian Ruiz wins the duel this time. Cucurella aim forwards. Could move up a gear here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Fabian Ruiz! It's in! Spain are all square. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Williams. Cucurella. That's a good run down the left. Throw in. And it's Ruiz. Cucurella puts them all in. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Inacio clears it away. Fabian Ruiz. Out to the left it goes. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. João Neves does well to get it back. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Lamine Yamal, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Pedro Neto. Llorente. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz shifted upfield. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella going full steam ahead down the left flank. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri played out to the left flank. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Araujo. Played towards the other side. That's good play. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Mikel Oyarzabal. And the counter is on. Moved on forwards. And here's Oyarzabal. And it's Pedri. And he cuts out the supply. And that has been clubbed away. Al Kubasi forwards and with intent. Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. Williams. Pedri. Can he finish? He can get that clear. Nico Williams. A good play on the left-hand side here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Gonzalo Inacio. Araujo. And he goes cross-field. Nuno Mendes. Great work on the overlap.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Nico Williams. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. Rodri. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Williams!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Mendes looks to the other side. João Neves, gently done. Al Kubasi getting this one clear. Bernardo Silva delivers. That has been knocked clear. Bruno Fernandes. Rodri. And it's played forward. Yamal chasing after it. Yamal. Llorente. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Inacio is there and he can get that clear. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto, done delicately. Well timed, excellent interception. Pedri. Nico Williams. Spain couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oyarzabal, Yamal, Williams. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz, a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. Araujo played over towards the opposite flank. Vitinha. That has been cut short. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Fabian Ruiz. Pau Kubasi, aim forwards. Nuno Mendes. Araujo. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. Eric Garcia cuts it out. Nico Williams. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. And here's Pedri. And a chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, good ball. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Vitinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nuno Mendes. Mendes chooses to go cross-field. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva spread out to the left. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ball's gone out of play. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. João Neves. Nuno Mendes. Very nicely done. Nice physical challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bernardo Silva. Deftly away. Out for a throw. And it's Neves. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That's going to go a long way. Oh, sweet feet. João Cancelo. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. João Neves. And it's played forward. It's a good-looking delivery. Rodri. Llorente. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. It's gone out for a throw-in. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Shoots! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Portugal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
They've got rid. Nico Williams, forwards and with intent. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Chance! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz has found the net here, of course. Looking here to chip it through. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes knocks it out wide. And he's heaved it away. They get a throw in. Nuno Mendes. Araujo, gently done. And it's Cancelo. Pedri. Well read, nice interception. And he welcomes it in. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. And he's lost his man here. Llorente. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Rodri. Pedri. Llorente looking to hit the byline here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They've played it short. Llorente. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Tries to get it clear. Cucurella. And he shoots! Cleared without complication. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Aimed in. He's had a shot! Big moment! Massive goal! And how about that for a volley? Executed to perfection.
Oyarzabal simply judged everything beautifully. That takes a lot of training ground practice, and we know what practice can make.
Spain get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
João Cancelo charging forward down that flank. And it's hoisted clear. And that's been won straight back. Pedro Neto. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Muscular approach does pay off here. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. No, he can't get past him. Now it's Oyarzabal. Rodri. Yamal. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Yamal. And here's Llorente, showing good feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Llorente with the cross. Inacio shifted upfield. Nuno Mendes. Crossing, up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
So off we go once more.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Cucurella. Pedri. Eric Garcia. And it's Cucurella. And here's Oyarzabal. It's run loose here. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz has a look to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gonzalo Inacio. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Moved on forwards. Mendes shifted upfield. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. So who's he picking out? In by Cancelo. Pau Kubasi gets it away. Now it's Pedro Neto. Kubasi. Rodri. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rodri can get it clear. And here's Neves. João Cancelo played out towards the right wing. Cleared away.
Portugal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Bruno Fernandes. Pedri. Cristiano Ronaldo! And yet another chance goes to waste. Vitinha plays it short. That's very neat. And it's Vitinha. Cross goes in there. Eric Garcia tries to clear. And he thumps it clear. What a throw in. João Neves. Kubasi. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Out to the left it goes. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Over to the left. Nico Williams. Pedri. Oyarzabal is onto this. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, they could be caught out here. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedri played out to the left flank. He is through here. Now it's Oyarzabal. Williams. Nico Williams picks it up out wide. Williams. Nico Williams, backward it goes. He has a look. Shot at goal! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Araujo have it back and can go again. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Nico Williams. Proves too strong. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Diogo Costa claims it in safe hands. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. Tries to dink it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Fabian Ruiz, and it's Cucurella. Pedri, and here's Nico Williams. Big chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Pedro Neto. Played down the flank. Nuno Mendes with the cross. That has been knocked clear. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Eric Garcia. And it's played forward. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Cucurella. Bernardo Silva, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Araujo, forwards and with intent. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Rodri. That's a nicely weighted pass. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
João Cancelo, he's through here. Cristiano Ronaldo! No mistake! They have come roaring back! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And now he has two. Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Kubasi. Rodri. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Oh, well measured. That's a fabulous ball. Chance! Araujo getting this one clear. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes, spread out to the left. Bruno Mendes tries a cross. They've got a corner here. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, and he's gone backward here. And here's Neto. Pedri gets rid without sophistication. Oh, good steal, he just read it. That's really well manoeuvred. Spain getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Aim forwards. Pedri. Oyarzabal. João Neves with a definite foul there. João Neves is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning. Oh, that's just stunning! Oh, that is a bit special. Spain go into the lead. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Rodri. Oyarzabal. Nico Williams, who does have an assist to his name. Well, they are still trailing And they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Rodri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri. Yamal. And that pass just didn't quite work. Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Araujo, gently done. And it's Bernardo Silva. Cleared away. Played towards the other side. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. João Cancelo. João Neves. And here's Bernardo Silva. Oh, shooting chance! Same again, same outcome. Yamal. Llorente. Pedri. Good ball, good take. And he's running through. Nuno Mendes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Yamal. Rodri. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. And it's played forward. Rodri. Kubasi. Rodri. Pedri. Bruno Fernandes. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Over to the left. Williams. Tries a deft little ball. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Smashing header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Fabian Ruiz really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Araujo, aim forwards. Vitinha. Pedro Neto, that's a delicate pass. Bernardo Silva, and he welcomes chance, surely! Cucurella attempts a clearance. And it's Cancelo. And here's Bernardo Silva. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looking for a corner. Vitinha goes short. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Araujo shifted upfield. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. And here's Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. Oh, good spread. Now the cross. Eric Garcia attempts a clearance.
Portugal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Nico Williams. The ball is loose and the... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. Out to the left it goes. Cucurella. Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Inacio clears it away. Pedro Neto forwards and with intent. And he cuts out the supply. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
In with the challenge. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And the ball's done its job. Vitinha. And it's Bruno goes for goal!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Cucurella. That's really well manoeuvred. Vitinha. João Neves looks to the other side. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto played out to the left flank. Kubasi. Yamal. Rodri. And he goes cross-field. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. Llorente. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Spain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Eric Garcia with a fine tackle. João Neves. Pedro Neto. Over to the left. Oh, such a clever touch.
Spain look very much like they've got to that time where it's all about...
Takes the shot! Nico Williams. Pedri. Yamal. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bernardo Silva. He's in space and looking for options. Now who's going to be first to this? In once more. Defending of the desperate variety. Nico Williams producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Cancelo. Lovely feet. Clipped into space. Rodri tries to clear. Bruno Fernandes. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And here's Neto. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Llorente played over towards the opposite flank. Pedri. Nico Williams looking to get on the end of this. Araujo gets it away. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Oyarzabal. Pedri climbs up big! Just off target.
Nico Williams is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
João Neves. Moved on forwards. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Vitinha. And it's Bernardo Silva. Out to the right. And here's Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! It's hoisted clear. Great defending, strong and determined. Vitinha. That's really well cleared. Araujo. Bruno Fernandes. Mikel Oyarzabal. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Eric Garcia. Rodri, aim forwards. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Cucurella, gently done. And it's Cucurella. Played into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Yamal. Yamal!
Lamine Yamal really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
And that has been cleared. Llorente. Lofted upfield. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bruno Fernandes. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Yamal. And there's green grass. Oyarzabal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Was he just trying to be a little too clever then? I mean, it's hard to say, but one thing's for sure, he needed to stick it away and he knows it.
Vitinha. Vitinha shifted upfield. It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And it's Pedri. And here's Yamal. He's got away. Llorente. That's tidy. Mendes gets good distance on it. Yamal. It's a good run down the right. Oh, that's nice. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Oyarzabal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Gonzalo Inacio. Vitinha, and he goes cross-field, and it's Cancelo. João Neves. Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Cristiano Ronaldo! João Neves. Vitinha. João Neves. And here's Bernardo Silva. Looking for a decent ball in. João Neves. Chance for a shot! Lacking in accuracy.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Nico Williams is onto it in a flash. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Llorente. Well-timed, excellent interception. Vitinha. Searching pass he's played there. That has been knocked clear. Vitinha with the short one. And it's Mendes. And here's Vitinha. Pedro Net. Real chance! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. Cucurella. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Kubasi. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. Oyarzabal spread out to the left. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, the fans don't seem too happy about that, and you can understand why. They had lots of the ball, but they were going nowhere with it. João Cancelo. Nico Williams wins the duel this time. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Plenty waiting in the middle. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Nico Williams. Turns and goes back. Lovely ball and a real... Yamal!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Araujo gets it away. Williams. Now, what about a counter-attack? Good running, strong and purposeful. Eric Garcia gets across to intercept that. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Rodri. And it's played forward. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Kubasi. Llorente. Eric Garcia, forwards and with intent. Araujo. Out to the left it goes. Picks it up out wide. Mendes gets into some space. Defending on shapes to shoot! That's not going far. And it's Bernardo Silva. Great chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
That has been cleared. Vitinha. Mikel Oyarzabal. Llorente. Eric Garcia, gently done. Oyarzabal. Over to the left. Nico Williams. Nico Williams takes a look up. That is lovely. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, great thing! Sticks it away! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Keeper's got good distance on that. Caresses it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He can get that clear. And here's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, and that's aimed into the middle. João Neves shoots! Oh, should have put that away. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella shifted upfield. Araujo aimed forwards. João Neves thinks one through. Vitinha, Pedro Neto, João Neves, João Cancelo, played towards the other side. Pedro Neto, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. Llorente. Eric Garcia. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Llorente. Succumbs to the pressure. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha tries to clear. João Neves. Up towards the front line. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Cancelo. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That's good defending, very good defending. And that has been clubbed away. Vitinha chooses to go cross-field. Bernardo Silva, now here's the delivery. And Bernardo Silva! And somehow he managed to miss it. Nico Williams. Moved on forwards. Nuno Mendes. Inacio played over towards the opposite flank. Nice physical challenge. And he has been fouled there. Ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's been taken short. And here's Vitinha. Cleared away. Nuno Mendes. Oh, smashing header! It's there! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Rodri. Oh, can he get onto this? Calmly anticipates. And it's played forward.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Rodri, gently done. Oh, a delicate chip through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Portugal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Neto. Pedro Neto!
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Rodri. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Moved on forwards. Mendes cuts out the pass. And here's Neto. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He has found the way through. Showing good feet. And the shot's on here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Kubasi. And he's managed to get free. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Araujo with the clearance.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And Bernardo Silva!
Portugal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Nico Williams. Eric Garcia, forwards and with intent. Decent progress down the left. Bernardo Silva does really well to win the ball there. Araujo. That's really well manoeuvred. Bernardo Silva looks to the other side.
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And the pass is intercepted. João Neves. And it's Cancelo. João Neves. And here's Neves. Pedro Neto has got himself a free kick. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Portugal are level! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. He's got four. That is remarkable. All square again into the dying minutes. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Yamal. That is a great pick out. Inacio gets it clear. Drilled in low.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pedri. Pedro Neto. Mendes shifted upfield. Bruno Fernandes. Mendes. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. That'll be a corner. Vitinha with the short one. João Neves. Chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof!
Portugal, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
How many? Just how many? Portugal complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Yamal. And here's Llorente. And here's Llorente. Portugal moments now away from seeing this one out. Cucurella. Pedri. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Oh, what a pass! Fabian Ruiz. Clearly not happy with that. Fabian Ruiz, lofted in. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. And they've got rid. He's got to be in here, and a chance! Inacio can get it clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that could set him on his way. Bruno Fernandes has it in a wide position. Bruno Fernandes. That is a brilliant interception. And that was very necessary. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Bernardo Silva skims one in.
Portugal nearly finished it off.
Struck first time! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Vitinha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short, and it's Mendes. Cucurella tries to clear. That's the throw. Lobbed in behind. Gets it away.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Yamal. Rodri. Baina. Pedri! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Great defending, strong and determined. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Llorente running with the ball. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Inacio, aim forwards. Pedro Neto. Mendes going full tilt down the left. Chance, surely! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Araujo, João Neves, and it's Bernardo Silva, João Cancelo, Bernardo Silva, and he's cut it out, João Cancelo, Vitinha, Pedro Neto, Bruno Fernandes. Portugal have reclaimed it. João Cancelo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cross from Cancelo. Defending of the desperate variety. Mikel Oyarzabal. Llorente. Yamal. Llorente.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Bernardo Silva. Araujo. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rodri wins the duel this time, and they can counter here, and it's played forward. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. João Neves, gently done. Deep into stoppage time. Eric Garcia. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gonzalo Inacio. And it's Mendes. Ball comes in. Cucurella moved on forwards. Pedri. Baina. Spain going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Baina. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Vitinha plays it short. Tries the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Crossed in again. Expertly cut out. Pedro Neto! Oh, it's come loose. Tries to get it clear. It'll be a throw-in. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Delivered across. In again. Gets his head on it! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that is out of play. And that's definitely not his best. Araujo. And it's made its way to him. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes takes a shot! Sticks it away! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. He is just caressing the ball. Time to deliver. Lovely feet. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Spain, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Vitinha goes short. Oh, that's well done, really robust. He's away! And here's Yamal. Araujo clears it away. Decent chance! And he's heaved it away. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. And that's that. What a terrific response.